Battle of the Valleys with Susquehanna and Newark. With seconds left in the first half, the Sabres got a massive goal line stop to enter halftime up 28-0. To start the third quarter, senior quarterback Maddox Kopko extended that lead to 35 with a long run, showing off the speed. The Cardinals, looking for any momentum, will get a third down stop to put the team in good field position. The Newark Valley's Josh Carp found the end zone for their first score of the game. The Sabres win this 35-14.